I want to move that the Finance Committee of the National Assembly be elected and the Honourable Speaker be authorised to include any member and make such changes in the composition of committee as when he may deem fit.
Now put the motion to the House. Agdi bhi kar le, wo 3-4 ek parliament tak is jagah kar do.
Sir, I want to move on to Rule 244B of the Rule of Business and Conduct of Business in the National Assembly 2007, that this House authorizes the Speaker, National Assembly, to appoint a committee for China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, CPEC, in consultation with the Chairman, Senate, and leaders of the parliamentary parties, comprising 21 members from the parliamentary parties in the proportion to their representation in the National Assembly and the Senate. The Speaker is also authorized to make changes in the composition of the committee as and when the occasion may arise. Functions of the committee. Number 1, the committee will perform function of oversight of CPEC projects. Number 2, the committee will monitor the implementation of the projects and make recommendations for speedy and timely implementation of the projects. Number 3, the committee may make suggestions for improvements that may result in cost and time reduction as well as provision of better services to the public. Number 4, the committee will endeavour to promote consensus and support for CPEC in the Federation. Number 5, the committee will present its periodical reports to both houses of the Majlis-e-Shura Parliament. And number 6, the committee may make rules to regulate its procedure. Sir, another motion, sir? With your due permission, sir.
Yes, please.
I want to move under Rule 244B of the Rule of Procedure and Conduct of Business in the National Assembly 2007 that a parliamentary committee on the national security be constituted by the Speaker, National Assembly, in the consultation with the Chairman, Senate, comprising leaders of parliamentary parties in the National Assembly and the Senate or their nominees, under the chairmanship of Speaker, National Assembly, with the following terms of reference. Number 1, to discuss issues relating to national security of urgent nature, to periodically review, monitor, and oversee implementation of the National Action Plan with a view to ensuring its expeditious implementation, to monitor the process of transition from military courts to civil courts through criminal justice reforms, and number 4, to present periodical reports of the committee to both houses of the Majlis-e-Shura Parliament. The Speaker may make changes in the composition of the committee as and when required. The committee may make rules to regulate its procedure.
Next, please.
Sir, the next motion is on the Special Committee on Kashmir, sir.
Ji, please.
I want to move under Rule 244B of the Rule of Procedure and Conduct of Business in the National Assembly 2007 that this House authorizes the Speaker, National Assembly, to appoint a Special Committee on Kashmir, comprising 24 members from the parliamentary parties in proportion to their representation in the National Assembly. The Speaker is authorized to make changes in the composition of committee as and when so required. Functions of the committee. A, to monitor human rights violations and atrocities being committed by the Indian forces in the occupied Jammu and Kashmir and raise these issues as they arise in all necessary forums, to increase awareness within as well as outside the country about Kashmir issue, to mobilize world opinion in support of the cause of right of self-determination to the people of Jammu and Kashmir, as well as the principal stand of Pakistan. D, to solicit and provide political, moral and diplomatic support to the people of Jammu and Kashmir in their just struggle for the right of self-determination in accordance with the United Nations resolutions. E, to make efforts to monitor and improve the performance of organizations working on Kashmir and to provide guidance whenever required. F, to consider and decide such other issues and matters relating to above which may be referred to it by the House from time to time. And finally, G, matters ancillary to the above. Now I want to put all these motions in front of the House.
Now I put the motions to the House. The question that the motions as moved be adopted. All those in favor of it motion may be say aye. All those against it say no. I think the ayes have it, and consequently the motion are adopted. Resolution, please.
Regarding the power division and the energy. This House recommends that the government should take steps to constitute power division and petroleum division as two separate ministries instead of their current status as two divisions under the Ministry of Energy.
Now I put the resolution to the House. The question is that the resolution as would be adopted. All those in favor of the resolution may say aye. All those against it say no. I think the ayes have it, and consequently the resolution is adopted. ये लीव एप्लीकेशन इसके बाद Mr. Ali Gohar Khan has requested for the grant of leave for 24 January 2019. Is leave granted? Granted. Sayyid Fayazul Hassan has requested for the grant of leave from 21st to 25 January. Is leave granted? Granted. Sayyid Khurshid Ahmad Shah has requested for the grant of leave for 18 and 25 January 2019 due to personal reason. Is leave granted? Granted. Chaudhry Khalid Javed has requested for the grant of leave for 20 to 22 February due to personal reason. Is leave granted? Granted. Mr. Ghulam Ali Talpur has requested for the leave for 20 to 22 February. Is leave granted? Leave granted. Mr. Bilawal Bhutto Zardari has requested for the grant of leave from 20th to 22nd February due to personal reason. Is leave granted? Granted. Mr. Ahmad Hussain Dair has requested for the grant of leave for 21st and 22nd February 2019. Is leave granted? Granted. Mr. Muhammad Anwar has requested for the grant of leave 1st and 22nd February 2019 due to personal reason. Is leave granted? Granted. Mr. Muhammad Farooq Azam Malik has requested grant of leave from 22nd February 2019 till the conclusion of the session. Is leave granted? Granted. Mr. Muhammad Akhtar Mengal has requested for the grant of leave from 20 to 22 February. Is leave granted? Granted. Dr. Nosheen Hamid has requested the grant of leave from 20 to 22 February due to personal reason. Is leave granted? Granted. For information, Ms. Zubaida Jalal, Federal Minister for Defence Production, has informed that she was unable to attend the session from 20 to 22 February 2019 due to official visit abroad. Sardar Ali Muhammad Khan Meher, Federal Minister for Narcotics Control, has informed that he will not able to attend the current session due to illness. मेरा ख्याल में हमारा जो फाइनेंस बिल है उस पर डिस्कशन शुरू करते हैं। खुर्शीद शाह साहब, आप आइटम नंबर 4 पे आप एक मिनट का आप कर जी, मैं सिर्फ लेख कर लूँ फिर आप इस पे बात कर लें। एक मिनट का काम जी। मिस्टर असद उमर फॉर फाइनेंस, रेवेन्यू एंड इकोनॉमिक अफेयर्स to move item number 4. जी, Ali Muhammad Khan, please. Item number 4. Item number 4. Move to item number 4.
Sir, with your due permission, I want to lay before the National Assembly the first quarterly report of the Board of Directors of the State Bank of Pakistan on the state of economy for the year 2018-19 as required by Section 9A, subsection 2 of the State Bank of Pakistan Act 1956, sir.
Sayyid Khurshid Shah Sahab, please, the first quarterly report of the Board of Directors of the State Bank of Pakistan on the state of economy for the year 2018 and 19 as required by the Section 9A2 of the State Bank of Pakistan Act 1956-10 led. Item number 5. Mr. Asad Umar, Minister for Finance and Revenue. Please, Ali Muhammad Khan, please.
Sir, I on behalf of Minister for Finance. Sir, I want to lay before the National Assembly the fiscal and debt policy statements for the year 2018 and 19 as required by the Section 6 and 7 of the Fiscal Responsibility and Debt Limitation Act 2005.